common tendency that we're going to be talking about today is general technique issues behind the serve. I know this is probably not a meaty topic, but we can definitely touch on it. A couple things that I see off the bat is if just think about like technique in general should be like a math equation. Everything needs to be correct from start to finish. So if the ball toss is jamming you, you're gonna find yourself having to dig out. I call it a can opener, this little can opener swing. Usually it ends up you losing consistency, not being as precise with your location, and just all in all, it's tough to get power from there. Next one is guiding the serve, maybe not trusting your paddle head speed, or maybe simply just standing too upright, using too much arm, not connecting big body parts, not trusting that kinetic chain. Obviously too, take into account skill set and levels. I mean, lower levels, obviously, if you're not as consistent, you probably shouldn't be striping the serve, or you shouldn't be adding a lot of paddle head speed in, probably more so you're just gonna be guiding it. But people who, I guess, are looking to be aggressive on the serve, but they're guiding it, know that you're doing it the wrong way. If you're gonna trust your serve, you need to focus on trusting your paddle head speed, trusting the formula of topspin, and really going after the serve.
With this segment, we don't want everybody to feel like they absolutely have to change their serve. And if you've got a serve that's a little bit more limited, but you're able to make it 95% of the time, and it's deep and it works for you, just take all of this with a grain of salt. But if you're looking to turn your serve into more of a weapon, we're gonna give you kind of the hints and the checkpoints that you're gonna need to have, like that math equation like Tyson was talking about, to be able to use more big muscles and big body parts and add a little bit more easy power. And we can also talk about why to use the serve as a weapon. With the way the game's changing, it really does make your next shot, whether that's a third shot drive or a third shot drop, it enhances your effectiveness on your next shot.
The first drill that we're going to be talking about here is the first progression of this segment here. More so it's going to be focused around technical issues on the serve. So we're going to get back to shadow swinging. Anytime that we're working on technique or working on the fundamentals, we always like to go back to the basics, really find the general foundation first. So focus here. We're going to be shadow swinging with a ball in hand. A couple things that we're going to be focused on here is spacing from the hip, keeping that spacing from the hip, getting some coil and then uncoiling, getting the hips, getting the belly button facing at the target, keeping those upper extremities quiet, and then just getting good extension as we let the ball go. Okay, I'm going to show you the technique preparation that I get into on my serve, and then Coach Kyle is going to show you his technique as well. My technique, I tend to rock back, add a little coil to a bit more advanced here, add a coil, and then also to exaggerate my loop, bring this around, and then get my weight going forward and serve into the box there. Okay, so it's going to look just like this. Okay, Coach Kyle, go ahead here.
Okay. So mine's a little bit of a different motion. I feel like I like to line up quite a bit behind the line and allow myself enough space to take 2 full steps. And that way, my logic is if I have that much forward momentum, I don't really need to do as much with my arm, and it forces me to make sure I'm getting my power from my legs. So I'm gonna off-center my hips a little bit because I wanna get my shoulders and hips rotation through the shot as well. And my indicator for lining up my left and right and keeping it straight is I wanna finish with my belly button after I rotate through towards the target that I'm going for. So off-center the hips, stand back, belly button at the target. Okay.
So I'll serve again here. Okay, same thing. Kyle's obviously moving into his serve. I'm more of a platform server. Feet are still. Rotate. Okay.
Okay, same thing again.
Okay, and Coach Kyle, you obviously don't have a loop, correct?
I don't have a loop.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay, you lay it straight down. So now we're going to add in a paddle.
Okay.
Okay, paddle, no ball. Okay. So same idea, lining up. I'm envisioning that I'm doing my routine here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, same thing here. Bounce the ball twice. Good, I like it. Okay guys, second drill here.